Omoyele Sowore, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, has told the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and others who have been in the corridors of power since 1999 to retire and face the consequences of darkness they brought to Nigeria. Sowore said this during an interview on Arise TV on Sunday while reacting to the former vice president's statement that Sowore does not understand the issues affecting Nigeria's power sector. Atiku also accused Sowore of contesting for president every 4 years and leaving afterwards, an allegation the AAC presidential candidate has since dismissed, as 2019 was the first time he contested for president. He has all along lived outside the country. He does not even know the policy implementation or policy initiative. When we came in, the total generation was about 4,000 megawatts. We initiated the building of 9 additional power stations. By the time those 9 was finished, the capacity had gone from 4,000 to about 13,000 megawatts, and unfortunately, no corresponding increase. As far as these transmission lines are concerned, they keep on collapsing because there is no way to transmit them. The additional 9 power stations were completed by Goodluck Jonathan. Umaru was on it. He died and Jonathan continued, and he completed them. That is why anytime there is an increase in power generation and then you have a transmission system and there is no transmission to evacuate the power, it will collapse. So he does not even know because he lives outside this country. He comes every 4 years and contests for the president and goes back. What does Sowore know about this country? He asks. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, Atiku had said. Meanwhile, while reacting to his comments in the interview, Sowore said, "I think he's losing memories. Otherwise, he would have known that I have never at any point in my life left issues concerning Nigeria. In fact, for him and others, I was the source of news while they were in office, happenings in the government. When Garba Shehu used to work with him as SA, he used to send me documents so as to counter Obasanjo in those days when they were at each other's neck." And he also said that they increased electricity from 4,000 to 13,000 megawatts. That is not true. The highest Nigeria ever had is 13,000, and that was done within 6 to 20 years. They have been in power. When they were in power, the highest was 7,000 and the available for the public was 3,000 megawatts. When Umaru Yar'Adua came, he pushed it to about 9,500 megawatts before he died, and Jonathan completed their project to 12,000 megawatts. Buhari in his 7 years only added 1,000 megawatts. All along his period, Nigeria only has available 5,500 till today. It has now collapsed to about 2,500 megawatts. So, we build and generate electricity within corresponding distribution or transmission. That is what they got. That is where they get it wrong. So you can't be telling me you just built these megawatts without transmission lines to evacuate them. That is why I said these guys have no business in government. It is time for them to quit and retire and face the consequences of the darkness they brought to Nigeria. My question to him, which he did not answer, was that you guys spent $16 billion to generate and procure darkness for Nigerians. He could not answer that, but he was saying, I come I come to contest and go back every 4 years. My first time contesting was in 2019, and I have not left. I have been here since that time, but he has left each time he contested. This is going to be his 7th time contesting. I started contesting in 1992 as Student Union President. Atiku also contested during the SDP primary against Abiola. He lost and I won. It was we that fought for the 1992 to 1993 transition mandate. I did not know where he was. He ran away. He called for a 1-hour interview with Tinubu, but I am inviting all of them for 1-hour interviews. Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, let's test their record. Between 2010 and 2022, the international grid collapsed 209 times. So it was why I was upset when he was talking about collapse in 2022. You guys have been collapsing the grid since the grid, I beg your pardon, since you have been in power since 1999 to now. Sowore, however, offered solutions to the problems in the power sector, saying, I have done the homework to discover that when you spend $70 million, you are capable of erecting over 2,000 kilometer transmission, and that is the amount we are going to spend to repair the National Assembly. So if you spend $16 billion, you are capable of providing transmission all over West Africa. So generating electricity now requires a lot of technology. And if you understand how the world works, it has to be an energy mix. We can easily, for the next 4 years, that we will build in power, add 15,000 to 20,000 megawatts through gas fire plants. Most of the gas fire plants they built don't have a supply, he said. The problem is that they built a power plant, but because of corruption, they don't build gas pipelines. They haven't done the right thing, and these guys have no idea on how to get it right, he added. So guys, you've all heard it now. Sowore said Atiku's orders have no business in government. They should retire and face the consequences of darkness they brought to Nigeria. What's your take? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye for now.